Hi guys, Lee here from Trading College. On this video we're going to talk about the momentum moves in the morning and why you should be trading these early morning moves as a day trader. And this is going to be for day trading predominantly, not swing trading here. Now, we love these early morning moves. German DAX 5-minute chart here. The morning move is actually starting even earlier these days. You can actually get to your screens at 6 a.m. If you're an early riser, 6 a.m. you're catching some very nice momentum trades in the markets in the environment that we are in at the moment. But really, normally we're talking 7 a.m. to this sort of 10 a.m. window of opportunity to go and make some decent money. Now, here on the German DAX on the 5-minute time frame, you see these nice 5-minute buys, green from a red. So red, do nothing, green buy, and then you go and make some decent money. This moved like nearly 100 points on the German DAX on the Pro Trading System 5-minute buy signal. And you can see you've got to have a momentum indicator on your chart, guys. You really have, and it doesn't matter what it is, it's got to be based on momentum, because when we get the volatility and the volume, those momentum indicators will be screaming to you to buy the market. And our one here that we look at and work with is those green buy histograms in with the Pro Trading System. And then you get this fantastic, at 11 o'clock we get a spike in the market. Now at this time I'm literally on the golf course by here on a Friday. Didn't trade this part at all. We've got a really nice spike higher. I mean, it actually goes from 13,750 all the way up to 14,100. And normally, I'd be gone golf course, out on my bike, doing something different at 11 o'clock in the morning. But a real nice window that there was this Friday morning, and some good opportunities. And times are dreadful for us, Ukraine. It's a horrendous situation with this war that's going on. It's not nice at all, but there are opportunities as a trader to take advantage of this volatility, and that is your job. If you're a trader and your job is to go and trade volatility, then these times are giving us plenty of opportunities. So some really nice moves. So red to green, Pro Trading System by red to green, and then the morning session is open. It's really important that you split the day up. If as a day trader, whatever your morning session is, you go and try and do what you can in that morning session. You cannot trade the whole day because you will overtrade. You will get to a point where you get tired and you will make mistakes. You've got to take a break. So for myself, I am literally trading that morning move, not so much at 6 a.m, but the morning move is starting just as early as the 6 o'clock time frame here. And you want to be trading that block. Take time off and then come back for the US session if you're in the European markets. So really nice moves. So this is one, I want to show you this New Zealand CAD. I sent it out an alert to our students yesterday. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, if you look at the 4-hour chart here, let's delete that fib. You can see on this market, I took just a really baby trade on this market, but as we got this buy signal all the way up here, we reached a high at 88 against the New Zealand CAD, and you can see we made this high, and we're sort of like starting to just make a new high, but the storyteller is so much lower. I love these trades because what we're looking for is this reversal. And you need to learn quickly when you're trading these divergences, because if you are a new trader and you are basically trying to buy the highs, you've got to have a momentum indicator down below, because this is telling me that this is actually going to go down, not up. Okay, and as we get this move, this is one that I put on overnight, and literally it's starting to produce some profit now. And this isn't even a big position trade. If you look at this, I'm only making £244. But really, for me, it's just a small bread and butter trade, and you can make some decent money on these reversals. So this is why you've got those morning moves in Europe. You go for the momentum, you go with the green Pro Trading System and your momentum indicators. But you've always got to bear in mind that you can put some of these 4-hour trades on when you're trading these divergences, and they can play out when you're on the golf course or when you're doing something else when you're not at your screens. So nobody's going to turn down £240 on that trade that lasted 24 hours, okay, or started off at 24 hours ago. All right, so some nice moves there. Let's go and have a little look at the other trade that I was in. that I need to sort of start to get out, I think. Now let me show you this one, because this is the New Zealand CAD. I want to show you the opposite side of this, trading the New Zealand dollar. If I look at the New Zealand dollar here, now I've been short this market all the way down, banking some profits here. Let's get the trade and show you. Okay, so this has been a short side trade. I've been in this with multiple positions in this spread betting account. I'm still in it £5 a point, and this final position is making £1,000 profit. Now I look at this and I think, okay, do I want to hold this for a swing trade, or is it a trade that's, you know, the momentum trades that last maybe for a couple of days? And really for me, this is a momentum trade, because look at the actual storyteller here. We've made a double bottom, 1, 2. This is a double bottom, no doubt about it, okay, where we come and meet prior support. And the storyteller, 1, 2, is making a divergence. The histograms are much higher than this previous base, but the actual price is pretty much alongside with that double bottom. For me, there's a great chance that this is going to go higher. Now, for my short side trade here, I will certainly want to look for exiting this trade and getting out and banking this profit. If I was actually not in this trade, I could think about a long trade back to the other side. Okay, so basically up to 1932, possibly 19,521 on the long side. So I think the pound New Zealand dollar is likely to push back up, and the reason why is because of this massive two-wave divergence. Now those divergences, when you're trading those, they have to have a steep angle. Okay, these ones we don't take. Okay, we don't take these horizontal ones when they get these flat divergences. The steeper the divergence, the bigger the move back. All right, so if you're trading divergences, watch out for those. Avoid the ones that have got sideways histograms. Watch out for the ones that have got those big angles, and they really do kick back very nice indeed. One other market that's been an incredible market to trade, and we're certainly day trading this market, not necessarily swing trading it, and it is the NYMEX crude oil. Look at that early morning European session. Push higher here, push higher here, push higher here. Now we really wouldn't focus too much on NYMEX crude oil in the European session, because it's pretty much US based, and you know, we're preferring to trade the European currencies and the indices like the German DAX FTSE. But you know, these momentum moves, you know, it's a wide ranging volatile market, the crude oil market at the moment. Make sure you adjust your stops. That's the key. That's the message that we're saying to our students at the moment. You've got to widen your stops when you're day trading these markets. Drop position size, widen those stops, and give yourself a chance. If you've got a tight stop in these volatile markets, you've got no chance, guys. You're going to be stopped out before it goes in your direction in the first place. Okay, so bear in mind, watch your volatility, watch your stop placement, watch your pounds per point when you're spread betting the markets. Okay, all right, so looking at the watch list over here on the left hand side, it looks all pretty quiet while I'm doing this video for you. The euro here looks a little bit indifferent. That's come off 60 pips against the US dollar. FTSE's up 32, and DAX has been up today, so it's been a bullish day in the indices. Gold has been, you know, sloppy. We're not getting any new buy signals really on gold. It's still fully bullish and on the long side, but we're getting this little pullback on gold because the indices have pushed pretty much higher today. And dollar index has been up. Oil, of course, has been up, but the dollar yen, that's been key. That's been a really good market. We've been sideways for so long here in this market, and I think, you know, dollar yen's been really nice. I've been long the dollar yen for about 2 or 3 days here, making a nice $3 on that trade. So that's pushing higher, but this goes back to the 1 hour and 4 hour time frames. But yeah, making a nice move. I'm glad to see that, and we've got targets on the Pro Train system here of 117.14. All right, guys, hope you have a great weekend. I'll speak to you soon, and be safe. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.